Starting a real business was really hard. Oh my god, like I had to pay to host my website and like I had to do the work and it was like, oh my god, like I was all alone. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tiana, and for those of you who have been here before, welcome back. And for those of you who have not been here before, this is a YouTube channel dedicated to anti-MLM content. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified every time I post a video if you enjoy anti-MLM content. Hopefully I can deliver. Today we've got a reaction video. Let's not hesitate to jump right into it. This woman says some absolutely ridiculously dumpster fire-ish type things. I'm not really sure, like that's like not really like an adjective. But yeah, let us get into it.
Hey guys, so I'm coming to you guys live for the millionth time today, but this live, sorry, I'm looking for
I literally am always ready to go. Also, I'm like, this literally isn't even 13 seconds into this thing. Yeah, no, what does she mean she's getting on for the millionth time today? Why would you need to do this many lives? Right? Why do we always need to go live? Yeah? That's weird, right? Constantly going live on Instagram for people that literally don't care, like probably for your team, not, or like strangers that you're trying to get on in hopes of recruiting. Like, why does anybody go live, right?
I know you guys maybe hear about her. So
Ooh, let me put it
look at you with all the Shakira vibes. So I'm basically just telling them that I always obviously talk about you. Anytime we go live, when I go live with somebody, I somehow always mention you. So, or
oh my god, so much pressure.
or just in general. So I thought, why not like kind of put you on the spot, because I feel like you're the queen of lives. And as I was like talking to
oh my god, you guys, so I watched like part of this once, some of it, and I didn't realize she just freaking at the very beginning pulls out the Rejuvenate oil and puts it on her lips. I wish you could make this stuff up. This is so funny.
So I wanted to like let you kind of like talk a little bit about yourself and why you decided to do this business.
So I started a while back in the online space. It's funny because I have an old friend from the online space. She's an online coach. And talking to her made me realize how much work I needed to do. So I'm going to explain. So when you're in the online space, you have to do all of these strategies, all these sales strategies, and, you know, Instagram strategies. And coming to this business, it helped me, but I had to unlearn so many things. So I'll tell you about that in a moment. But I started as I really wanted to make an online course. That was my dream. It still is my dream. I love the whole process of recording the videos and teaching other women how to be confident on camera. And I feel like I've been able to do that with this business, my freaking dream, and I love it.
Let's just start with the online space thing. Like, what do you mean the online space? The internet has been around for forever, all right? Like 15-year-olds grew up in the online space. Like I grew up learning to code on MySpace in the online space. Like right? Like the online space. Like you're not like a pioneer. Like you didn't like, do you know how many freaking online courses there are? Like, it's cool, I guess, if you want to make an online course, but like, what are your credentials? Well, why would you be making an online course? Like, it's just like what you feel like you have to offer. Like, okay, sure. But like online courses, like, I don't know, you take an online course to like get like more credibility usually, like, or you take an online course like for a certification or like for something to like aid in your like. So it's like, what credibility does she have as an individual to then instill that knowledge moving forward? You know what I mean? Like, to have an, like, you just want to have an online course? Like, cool, I just want to have an online course to teach people how to be, I don't know. To me, I think that's kind of weird. Like, I mean, I guess anybody could start like a coaching course, and anybody, I don't think there really actually are credentials to be a coach. Like, I'll look into it and I'll like edit it in after if like whatever, but like credential wise, like, I don't know, I'm just like, she just wants to, I don't know, like just make an online course to teach women how to be confident and to get on lives for Instagram, or get on lives for Instagram or whatever.
Bit, but when I started building that course, it was so much work. It was so much physical work and a lot of money too. I don't think people realize like hosting a website and your emails, like you have to pay for a program for that, and then you have to pay for a program for your course. It was a lot of money and energy by myself. So I had just had my baby. And I remember my friend, she's actually on right now. Her name is Teresa. She was also on the online space. She was a virtual assistant coach. So all of us in our own little online nerd space, nerd coach, híjole, online nerd space, we are so busy. We have so much to do, and we can make money, but it's just so time consuming, and there's zero freedom. And
Like what? Like our little online nerd space. Like that's what you chose to do. Like if you want to have a course, you want to make a course, you want to teach people, like you should know it costs money. It's an investment. So you're saying, well, what's this little investment? So what, you're going to lead people into starting a real business was really hard. Oh my God. Like I had to pay to host my website, and like I had to do work, and it was like, oh my God, like I was all alone. So like with Monat, like all I had to do was just like buy a starter kit. So it was like, this is way easier, you guys. Like you don't even have to think about starting your own business. Like I'm just confused like where she's going with this. Like she's talking about basically how she tried to do something and she didn't know what it entailed. She had no idea how much it was going to cost, and she didn't know how much hard work it was going to be. Like, do you have like coding like background? Do you have like background in like computer technology? You know what I mean? Like, do you have an experience, or like you just wanted to build a course? Like, she's not really giving us a lot of background here, but it kind of sounds like baby mice.
And I remember breastfeeding my child. It was like 3 a.m. and I was trying to finish this course with one hand, breastfeeding my child with the other hand. I just felt so defeated. Like, this is not what I want to do for the rest of my life. My baby just eats and sleeps, but what's going to happen?
Also, wouldn't you like make the course and finish the course, and then when you finish the course, you release the course, so you wouldn't be like breastfeeding a child who's eventually going to grow up, like, and making a course that you hope to launch at the same time forever? Like, where's the logic here? You know what I mean? Like, do we where's the logic, friends? It just doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like she's making up like some, you know what I mean? Like she's got to have a reason, like as to like, oh my God, you know, like this is how we got here. But it's like a pretty shite reason.
When my child is 1, which PS, good thing that I started this because she's insane. So thank goodness. So I found my friend. She went and she told me a little about what she was doing. I asked her, like, dude, why are you selling shampoo if you are literally like, you have a gold mine, you have a course, like what are you doing? I remember her asking me like, hey, what
Our course is gold mines. You know what I mean? Like, did she have a gold mine? She had a gold mine. She had a course. Like, why are you selling shampoo? Maybe she didn't have a fucking gold mine. Maybe that's why. Like, maybe her course wasn't successful. Maybe your course wasn't going to be successful.
what platform do you use for your courses? And I even gave her my link, and it was so cool. Fast forward, I joined this. I had a vision.
Also, what is she? Wait, so the Monat girl reached out to her. Why are you selling shampoo? Or was her friend, or she sent her link. It was so cool to share a link on how to start an online course, but wasn't the girl already with the course, and wasn't she the one with the gold mine? Like, what part of this story is going to start making sense? You guys let me know, right?
Of 10K months. That was my vision from the start. With my course, 10K months. And she's like, look, this is how much money we can make. She showed me the numbers, broke it down, and I'm like, what? Like, are you sure about that? She's like, girl, yes. Trust me, let's just go for it. I did. I'm a unicorn because not a lot of people just say yes like that. A lot of people are skeptical. I know you've shared your story. You were a little skeptical. It's normal. I don't know why I didn't have that skepticism because I just wanted my number monthly and I wanted to make sure to do that with still teaching women. So
So what she's saying is, I didn't care to look at the data or the math or the statistics or like anything because like I just believed the numbers that my friend showed me, and I'm a unicorn because I listen to the first thing that somebody says and I don't ask questions.
So what can this business, I like that you said that you already had that vision and you kind of like knew what you wanted out of this. But what can this business do for somebody who, let's say, has never worked before or maybe works and has kids? Like, what would you say to somebody like that has either?
Why would you be approaching somebody who's never worked before or has kids? Is it because you're targeting stay-at-home moms?
Those three things in their lives?
So there's so many different women in this team, which I love. We have women that are business owners. We have women that are stay-at-home moms, and they had zero jobs before, or at least like they haven't worked in 15, 20 plus years, whatever. It's okay. Really, what all you need is you need to be coachable, follow our systems because we have really good systems, just saying. And just make sure that like have a vision. I've been talking about vision lately because sometimes we just go in and we're like, oh, let me just try it. But if you have a vision, if you just say, girl, I want to whatever, if you like material things, cool, like I want my Gucci bag, cool, that is your vision. Or I want to be able to pay a vacation for my husband after COVID's done. Have that vision and just let's get to work. It doesn't matter what type of background you have. I told you that I have an online space background. It may seem like that's a
Literally, what is an online space background? This literally doesn't even. I have a background in online space. Like, imagine putting on your resume, previous work history, online space background. I have a background in online space.
pro. It's actually not. You have to unlearn so many things that in the past they tell you, all of these gurus tell you, and it's actually like, no, that doesn't work. Like, we're human. We have to talk to people, like human people. So, really, what you have to do is make sure to have that vision and just go with the flow. Like, enjoy the little things, the little wins. I think that me and you talk about that a lot. Sometimes we get to our goals and we're just like, okay, what's next? Like we have to enjoy the journey.
I love that you said that because I feel like there's always somebody that says, "Oh, but you could do that because you're in the beauty industry or you had this like 10-year beauty background." But I always like to use you as an example because you don't have that beauty background. And a lot of like I think 95%.
No, she does not have that beauty background, but she does have a background in the online space.
Of the people on our team
Mm-hmm.
have a beauty background and they're freaking killing it in this business. But not just that, I do like that you said like you have to like kind of have a vision or you just want to maybe want more. I personally feel like that is so true because with anything like you have to like kind of like be open minded if you want to really succeed in anything. Because like in like for me, like I had previous like business, but I feel like okay, I went to college and I took business classes, but doing this business has
Exactly.
taught me way more than I think I learned in college. Like I did learn like business law and like how to like maybe like file like as a business owner for taxes and stuff and just like little things that
So she took business courses and she just learned how to file business taxes and business law. She didn't like, okay. If she took business classes, then she would know that this is not a smart business to get into. But then again, there are plenty of people who like seem like intellectual, smart people who literally look at the data and they go, ugh. I'm on a mission. This is my why. I've got a vision. It's to bring my husband on a trip after. It's like they literally don't care what the stats are.
Things that, I mean, they do that have helped me with this business or in my previous business overall, but this business has like been, I think, more how do I say it? Like more of like not just a wake up call, but like an eye opener, because
Yes.
I'm basically doing what I love already. I'm already sharing. I always share what I love and use on social media, like my lip.
Oh Lord. Again. A fucking again. Nothing new, nothing changed, same old shit. Same old fucking shit.
Even clothes if I see like a sale or something, or the food I eat. But not just that, like,
Okay, I'm just gonna let you guys know I didn't make it up to this part when I kind of like watched the first few minutes. I'm like, yep, this one's good. Let's react. No. Let's address what she's talking about. Let's say no, girl. This, I'm just talking about, like, the things that I love. So, like, I'm just gonna keep doing it and, like, keep talking about the things that I love is such a bullshit argument, you guys. Like, we know it's a bullshit argument because, look, at the end of the day, like, you guys go out and promote and advertise things that haven't even freaking dropped yet. Like, you've not even tried it for a month yet. Like, people don't just love everything in one product line and every single freaking item. Like, that's, like, not genuine. You know what I mean? Like, I can say, oh, you know, I really like, you know, the Shea Moisture line, but there are a few products that I am not a fan of, so I opt for XYZ products, you know? Like, whatever. I don't even use Shea Moisture anymore. It's just an example. But, it's just to the point that we like ranges of things, and when you start to say that you like absolutely everything under the sun that one company produces and that's like what you promote because you love that, like, it's just like not genuine. And we know that that's like, it's a booby mice, you know, thing. Like, you're sharing it because you have to, because it's your business, because, like, not because, like, oh my god, I just love it. Like, you wouldn't be on this live, you wouldn't have to post constantly on Instagram, you wouldn't have to do this crap, right, if you just liked a product and you just told your friend about it. You wouldn't need to constantly be jamming it down our throats because you love it so much. Like, cool, great, oh my god, you love it, like, okay, like, we love that you love it, but, like, you know, like, it's not that you just love it. Like, you're selling it. You are a salesperson in the hopes of selling it.
Marketing, pretty much, or free advertising, because we're using free platforms. Social media is the number one, like, platform for any business, and because everybody's on it, so we don't have to pay for like these billboards, the commercials and stuff like that. So,
and the courses that we get, just that alone, like, I have tried to find every course I ever bought in the last 5 years. I can't find all my receipts, but it's a lot, and they're expensive. And some were monthly, but some were like a straight up like 4-figure price. And we get all of that knowledge. Like, I'm not the only one that's here on the online space. We have so many pros, including.
What is she talking about? What kind of courses? What online space? Like, literally, what is she talking about, you guys? What does she mean she went back and looked at her courses? Like, what kind of courses? Like, what has she been trying to do? Are these business courses? Are these marketing courses that she's taken and she wants to make a course like that? Like, like, if you guys understand what she's talking about, please let me know in the comments, because to me, I'm still confused and we're like 15 minutes into this.
Yourself, like, you have always loved ingredients and products and education of your products. That's amazing. Like, we have all of that. That's part of your business. It does not come, like, you do not have to pay extra. All you have to do is put in effort, and we give you, if you give us 100, I feel like we give you 200, because that's just the way our culture is. And as long as
No, babe. If we give you 100, you give us back 0.4 because 99.6% of people lose money in an MLM.
even like earlier you were talking to Rebecca and she's going to school for beauty. Like she loves that. She wants to do that. And you're a beauty pro. We just have so many amazing women on our team. Seriously insane.
I love that you share that. So Reina, you mentioned about like you paying like obviously for every course that you ever took, and we get that for free in our trainings. But another question that I wanted to ask you, because I know it comes up either for people that ask you, and I know I get this a lot of people ask me, why do you have to pay to do this?
So the answer is so simple. I'm going to give you an example. So when you have a franchise, let's say you're going to buy Yogurtland, right?
You cannot be for real. Oh my God, you for real. No, you for fake. No, you for real. You lying. You not.
You need to invest. And those franchises are like $500,000. Just saying. Maybe in a smaller scale, maybe starting up a shirt company. You have to buy inventory, you have to buy supplies, you have to buy whatever. And with us, you're not buying any of that. You're buying your personal products. That's what you're buying. You're getting at them usually with any company, not just our company, you are buying them at a very high discount. So we want you to use the products and love them. You're not just going to start something you've never even smelled the product. So that is the difference between us and influencers. Influencers just sell whatever is going to get them a juicy check. We sell what gets a juicy check, and we actually love the product.
No and 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 no 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 no. One more no for good measure. No. Like, there are enough, I think like enough like anti-MLM people like have really like taken the liberty to break down the difference between Instagrammers and like MLMers, or like influencers and like MLMers. I think Kimberly does a pretty good job of breaking this down in a video. It was like on the more recent end as well, so I'll link that down below, like if we're like a little more curious about the difference between like an influencer and an MLMer. But that is not true. It is just not true. How influencers like influence, like, yeah, you can like just promote a product to get cut a check, but like they're like, you get to pick and choose like what you want to represent and like what you feel like you want to endorse. Like you try things before, hopefully you try things before, and also like you get to set your rate and you get paid, dude. You are literally not getting paid. Like you're posting free advertisements for this company, like you mentioned before, you know, you got to pay for advertisement. Yeah, those companies are actually paying that influencer to advertise on their behalf because they realize that that not like their voice, their opinion, their reach, their influence on their audience is actually worth something. Like, oh my God, could you believe it? Like influencers, their influence is worth something. If you're in a fucking MLM, they're not paying you. Like, you gotta, if you want your voice to be worth something, like if you think your voice is worth something, you gotta like, I guess, make it worth something in an MLM. Like, I don't know how that works, but like, you're kind of just like shouting out into like an echo chamber of like people who like are already in Monat and like love Monat, and then like you're like scraping for people to try to get them in. Whereas like an influencer, it's like, it's not an echo chamber of all the same people that already love and use the products that also sell the products. It's like, hey everybody, I tried and I love this product. If you want to try it too, like you also don't have to sign up to start selling it. You don't have to be committed for a lifetime. Like you don't have to keep buying it or be a VIP or whatever. If you want to try the product because I'm recommending the product, then more power to you. And if you don't, then you don't. But it's like, I'm not going to keep messaging you individually. I'm not going to keep harassing you individually to try to get you to try the product. And then on top of that, once you've tried the product, to get you to sign up to sell the product. Like, there's just a big difference. And franchises, it's the same. It's not the same. Like, they're not the same. Like, yes, you do have to invest in a franchise, but usually franchises, like, they've got like solidified like branding and names and backing them. So like, if I wanted to go buy a Chick-fil-A franchise, like, there's regulations and things like on franchising like a Chick-fil-A, but like the chances that people are going to come through that drive-through like are pretty high, and like people like Chick-fil-A. Like, I don't really support Chick-fil-A, but that's like for my own personal reasons. But just as an example, or like if you wanted to franchise a Dunkin' Donuts or like whatever you're freaking franchising, like also you best believe it. Like, are those people getting paid that work there? Oh my God, like minimum wage? Like, you're not just trying to find people to do work for free for you also to post and then to hopefully generate money down the line, in which 99% of people lose money. Like, let's get real about the fact that it's not the same as a franchise, and it's not the same as being an influencer, and it's not better than being an influencer, because like that's like this mentality that we're trying to like create, but like, no.
I love that you said that, because that's so true. In any, like, yeah, you have to use like thinking of it as a franchise, pretty much. Like, they're already doing all the like production work and all that. You already have the brand. You just need to pretty much make it your own in a way. I like that you said that. One last question, I think. Hopefully it's the last one. Can someone okay, like, wait, hold on. I kind of already asked that one. Basically, can someone that has no beauty background, can they succeed in this business? And how or why?
So what I love about this business is, like you said, you could make it your own. And before I answer that question, which you guys obviously know what the answer is, but me and Teresa, the person that introduced me to this business, have zero beauty background. And obviously you could tell by my face that I literally don't care. I put on lashes. I'm naked. I have no lashes, Jasmine. Like, what the heck? Why?
Monat isn't even a beauty brand. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still confused. Like, no, none of these freaking girls have experience. Do you think, like, none of these girls selling shampoo have any, like, credentials in, like, hair cutting? There are the few, like, people who are, like, hairstylists, they're like, I only carry Monat. And it's like, yeah, because it's like, oh my God, you sell Monat. So, like, probably are only going to carry Monat in your salon. Like, it wouldn't make sense to sell another product in your salon when you only sell Monat. But, like, people who just want to sell Monat, like, they don't have any credentials. They don't have a background in beauty. Like, what do you mean beauty background? Like, what? Oh, I just like to do my makeup? Like, what do you mean a beauty background? I'm so, like, it's either you want to sign up and you want to sling shampoo, or you don't want to sling shampoo, but it's not even really sling shampoo. It's either you want to sign up and try to convince other people to sling shampoo, or you don't want to sign up and try to convince other people to sling shampoo. There's actually no real slinging of shampoo going on.
Why do I have no lashes? But seriously, me and have zero beauty background. And really what differentiates us and people that do have beauty is just us going for it. Like I told you about my vision. I had this vision and I needed to make it happen no matter what. I just imagine sending my child to daycare, and it's not a bad thing. Like, if you do that, do your thing, girl. Like, you gotta go hustle, you gotta go work, do it. But personally for me, I just didn't see that happening. I didn't see myself going back to dental. I didn't see myself, my husband going to work every day. Like, we've never done that. So I didn't see myself starting now. 4 years into our marriage, like, I didn't see that. So yeah.
What does she mean they've never done that, so they didn't want to go back to it? But what does she mean she didn't want to go back to dental to do, like, doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense. And I thought she came from the online space, not dental. But either way, it doesn't make sense. Like, none of it makes sense. And it's not a bad thing to put your child in daycare. It's called, like, socialization. Oh, like, let them freaking talk to people. Like, right now, I mean, like, keep your Grammy kids at home because of, you know, El Virus. But, like, it's not a bad thing to, like, you know, like, kids go to school for like 8 hours a day, you know what I mean? Like, people, like, they send their kids off to school, they learn things, and then they come home, like, they get some socialization in, they learn to interact with other people and other kids. You just keep your kid home all day just to hang out with you, just because, like, oh my god, like, I don't know, I don't get what this goal is about having you and your kids home 24/7 with you. Like, that doesn't breed a responsible and normal child, in my personal opinion. Like, to constantly have them with you and around you and together, like, send them off. Like the best part of me growing up, and like when I felt like I gained the most independence, like when I think about like my elementary school days, was when I got to like go off to summer camp, and like I went away for a week. Like, that shit was whoop whoop. Like, bye mom, see you later. Like, obviously I think she said her child's 1, so like that's a bit different, but this idea that like that if your kids go to school or you're not home 24/7 to be with them, that you're a bad parent, like, it just runs so like deeply within these MLMs, like this this weird mindset of like we've got to be home 24/7 with our family. Like, I don't know, like, I'm gonna retire my husband is what I don't know, like.
So the answer is, do you need to be a beauty pro? Absolutely not. Just be coachable. If you are a beauty pro, it's pretty much a no-brainer, girlfriend. Like, let's go. But if you're not a beauty professional, whether that's skin,
if you're a beauty professional, it's a no-brainer, because it's a no-brainer to say let's go, because you must have cut off your head, pulled out your brain, threw it away, and said let's go. But like, if you were in the beauty like realm and you were actually using your brain with a yes brainer, you would say let's no. Like, you would be like, no, like, I'm smarter than this. I'm not joining your frigging sham of a company.
whether that's hair, whether that's makeup, really all you need to want is to want more. Want more, be dedicated. Let us guide you. You have every single tool in your corner. You have every single pro in your corner, and you don't have to know everything. The beauty is that you can just literally learn while you earn, and it's amazing. You guys all totally know that I'm biased and I love this company so much. I'm gonna always tell you to do this because it's life-changing. It will literally change your life.
And she's gonna always tell us to do it because she is incentivized to do so. Like, what do you mean you're gonna always tell us to do this?
Okay, I know I said one last question.
It's okay.
Or I know
I'm
I said
chilling
one
here
question,
with you.
but
I have my
more
White Claw. I'm chilling. It's all good.
I have one more that just came up as you were talking. Like, you said something about how like this business is like, it's definitely worth it. And my question is like, why is, I mean, I know, obviously know the answer, but why is specifically this company different from other direct sales? Because I know there's a lot of people, especially a lot of people in the beauty industry, or a lot of people that are already active on social media, or might not be, but have maybe been approached by like other companies, and they were maybe not convinced for multiple reasons, because let's say they weren't I would say like not interested in the products, or maybe they didn't even have products to offer. Why is money different? Like, why? Yeah, like, pretty much, why us? Like, why should somebody join us over other companies?
So I'm gonna answer this question with another analogy and story because I love telling stories. And before money, I was approached by different companies all the time. I think I was just talking to Teresa, and it was because of my Instagram feed. Not that I'm like a huge influencer, but I cared about my feed. Like, I wanted
Well, she wasn't an influencer to begin with. I think that was established, right?
it to look nice. And they would approach me, and I always said no. It didn't feel right. It was so hard to me to convince someone to like lose weight. It's really hard to do. Like, hey girl,
Beachbody? Or what do you mean so hard to convince somebody to lose weight? That's like way out of left field. I thought we were like, has she tried other MLMs? Did she try something like Beachbody? And she was like, oh, I don't like trying to convince people to lose weight, so.
hey girl, you're postpartum, like do you want this because you need it?
You
It's
better
hard to
wrap that.
convince someone. It's hard. I'm not against.
No, it's not hard. It's just fucking rude. It's just fucking rude. Like, if somebody wants to take it upon themselves to lose weight because they've just had a baby and, like, they feel empowered to do so, then let them feel empowered to do so. Do not get into somebody's DMs, okay? Don't get into somebody's DMs and be like, hey girl, postpartum, you ready to lose that baby weight? Like, it's just fucking rude, okay? Maybe that's why you weren't successful, is because you were fucking rude, right?
Like, I don't want to look like payasa, and you're gonna be like, okay, please stop. So with this product, it's just so simple. It's a simple product. Everyone washes their hair, everyone washes their face. They need it.
Yes, everybody washes their face. Yes, everybody washes their hair, and you guys can do it for a fraction of the price.
Really resonated with it, especially because it's so simple. And aside from that, we're a baby company. You may or may not know this. It might not even matter to you that we're new, but what that means is that the expansion for growth is going to be insane. Not only that, every year so far, we've been able to come with new products because, again, we're new. So every time there's a new product, your business can triple up to quadruple. And I am the freaking living example of that, because last year I went from hella basic, like money was like semi-serious, to now it has been able to completely change my life. So that is one of the reasons why we're super just molestando all the time about it, because it changes lives. We want to help everyone. We're so passionate about it, and we just want to make sure everyone.
See, like, what could you, this isn't, you're not here to sell shampoo. That's the problem. This is what I have a problem with, right? If we're here to sell shampoo, you're getting up and promoting selling shampoo. But she's talking about changing your life because she wants to enroll you for you to then have to enroll other people. It is not about selling good products. And we just come back to this time and time again. Like, what do you mean change your life? Change your life. Like, change your life if you just start selling shampoo because it's just so simple. But you're not selling shampoo. You're getting up here, you're gonna have to get convinced to do lives like this woman so that you can get other people to want to change their life too. To be dissatisfied with what they have so that they want to make a change. It's just, it's like, it's so transparent. Like, I can see right through it, and they think they're being slick. But the saddest part is that there are people who do get on these lives and they are convinced because maybe they aren't happy with their lives. And that's what they do, is they target people. They already said they're looking for people who haven't been at work or like are stay-at-home moms. Like, they are specifically looking for that type of person and then trying to convince them otherwise. So I know I'm not obviously the target audience, but it's just like, it's transparent. It's so obvious.
Has beautiful hair and beautiful skin and changed lives. I don't know. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you pretty much nailed it. My thing was like, you kind of said what I wanted you to say. That we're not like really convincing somebody to make a lifestyle switch. Like, everybody has been washing their hair since birth. Like, the only difference is you're just going to switch products to something that's going to be, one, effective, two, it's a little bit healthier, or a lot more healthier than other products, than majority of the products that are out in the market. Yes, there's your shampoos at Trader Joe's, but they're not designed to do what our products do.
Yeah, you can wash your hair with some avocado and freaking whatever other fruit that's natural, but we have the best of both worlds. And
why would you wash your hair with an avocado and fruit? You guys, just get some shampoo. Like, just get some shampoo from the store. Do not be fooled by these ladies.
You know this. You love ingredients. You love knowing about the products. I'm not that nerdy, like, science-wise, but you are, which I'm totally glad that I know you because of it. But that is the thing. We have best of both worlds. We have the naturally based side of it, and then the science based that will still work and will still be able to have decent hair. Dude, I didn't even know my hair was wavy. What the heck is this?
That's
This
so
is
funny.
new growth.
That's so funny because
I didn't even know my hair was wavy. That's bullshit, right? That's bullshit. That's bullshit. She knew her hair was wavy, right? It'd be one thing if she was like, my waves are more defined, my curls are more defined, like if they're coming out. You knew your hair was wavy because that shit doesn't change. You mean to tell me your hair was growing in straight and you started using Monat and all of a sudden you got some waves back? Like, or not even back, you just started. The sheer and utter lie of it all.
I always thought she had straight hair, and she started posting pictures or videos on Instagram earlier. Her hair is like wavy, and we're like, what the heck? Like, who are you? Like,
dude, that's our natural hair that we never knew we had. And Monat's cleansing our hair from crappy products, and finally we get to have like decent hair. That this is our natural.
You mean from birth? From birth, she never knew she had that hair, and she's just been using shitty products since she came out of the womb. It's just been matting it down and just making it straight. Could I get some of those products since I was born? Because like I straighten my hair quite a bit, and I've got like pretty naturally wavy and like curly hair, and I live near the beach, so it gets like it gets disgusting in 2 seconds. But it's like I'm not gonna go back and have all my like pictures of me with my straight hair and then start washing it with Monat and be like, I never even knew I had curly hair, you guys. It's coming out. Like, that's a lot. Like, we know this girl knew she had naturally curly hair, and to say that your hair was, like, passing as straight until you started using Monat, they must have thought we were born yesterday.
I was gonna ask you if you like if you braided it or something.
No, I did this to it with some of our new gel, and that's it.
That's so weird. Funny. I love that you shared so much.
Unshare it. Literally unshare it all.
Well, that last question, that last answer you gave us about like pretty much how we're like not. It's not hard to share what we're already like doing, like what we're using, because we've literally used them. And it's not like you're going up to somebody and saying, hey, girl, you need to lose some weight. Like, here's like a shake or something.
It's hard.
It's not, it's hard. And a lot of times you don't know if people, that's what their goal is, you know, maybe they're happy the way they are, you know, but
yes, maybe they're happy the way they are. So you should not hop into their DMs and try to get them to sell shampoo.
The same thing with like the hair products. Like, we're not asking for a dramatic change. It's literally switching what you're already using for something better. And I say that better, and I know it sounds biased, but we are better. So
Jasmine is married to Monat, if you didn't know.
And no, and it's just because I've used so many professional products that have not nowhere near blown my mind like how these have, and I swear by them. Like, they are literally magic in a bottle, and if like recommended the right products, it will change your hair. And I think I like to say confidence in a bottle, because I've been speaking to a lot of the girls on our team, and they're like, oh my god, like, I not only just a business opportunity, because that also helps them build so much confidence. I know it has for me showing up on lives, but yeah. Did you see the show on?
Yeah.
So yeah, like, I do love that, like, confidence in a bottle. Like, I can let my hair is air dry right now, by the way. I haven't washed it in I don't know how many days. I think 4 or 5 days. Even with this heat, I'm like, okay, maybe I can pull one more day without washing my hair. But before, I would not.
Why would you be like, my hair is air dried right now, and then you haven't washed it in 4 days? Your hair is air dried right now 4 days ago. Like, that's not a feat. And then to be like, I haven't washed it in 4 days. Well, it looks slicked to her head and greasy, from my opinion. I mean, like, I'm not trying to say like my hair is amazing, because like I said, I live near the beach. It's a little bit like deep, but you straighten it gets curly. But like, I'm not out here going, I'm using magic in a bottle. Like, look at my amazing hair, when it's not that amazing to show for it.
ever be able
Dude,
to
there's
leave it
no
like this.
way. Air dried
Yeah.
hair.
Air
Like
dried hair
this, I
was,
put gel in it, but usually air dried hair is decent. Oh my god, a year and a half ago, heck
heck
no.
no.
Like there's
Yeah.
no way. I
Yeah.
had to straighten it. I had to put a whole bunch of stuff in it. Hats. Like I have hella hats still. I like hats, but back then it was to hide my hair. Like
Yeah.
hats and a bun because there's no way I ever air dried. So Jay Silva, you know what's up.
Okay, thank you so much. I will let you go.
Bye.
Thanks.
I will
Thanks for
bring
having
back
me.
Literally so much goodbye. What a bunch of crap, you guys. Honestly, that was just like a load of crap. I just felt like it was like lie after lie after lie after lie, like disingenuous like statement after disingenuous statement. Like, I see through you. I see through you, ladies. And I'm onto you. And this is my reaction to me being onto you. So anyways, please let me know in the comments how you guys felt about today's video. Do you like reaction videos? Do you like research videos more? Do you like when I give you a little bit of both? Some fun stuff and then, you know, some educational material as well. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Like I said, I always appreciate you guys. I'm so happy to have this YouTube channel. If you don't already subscribe, I literally don't know why you would make it here to this point in my video and you wouldn't hit subscribe. So I really think you should just subscribe to my channel. And yeah, hey guys, love y'all so much. I'm getting sweaty, so I gotta go. Bye.